Hey everyone, welcome to Showing Up, your weekly video series that helps you show up at home, at work and in life. I'm Michael Philpott. I'm an expert in the art of public speaking, presenting and pitching. So I help people to win the hearts and minds of any audience on any stage.
And I'm Kaushik Kumar. I'm a video producer and sales video consultant. I help small businesses and big corporates create compelling videos and online training programs that sell, influence, and engage.
I didn't want to distract you.
So Michael has worked with a lot of people to help them remove any barriers that might get in the way of their message.
I have.
So today, he's going to share an example with us from one of his case studies that he's been working with, Edward Liebenberger, when he was the director of digital at Jade Software Corporation and their international conference speaker.
Nice, thanks man. I was wondering if you're going to get the name. So during our initial session, I asked Edward to deliver what he had, and we identified a few problems for us to work on. So the first one was potential enemy. Now, Edward had a habit of frowning when he spoke. This gave him the appearance of a potential enemy. He could also lack a bit of congruence between what he said and his facial expressions. The next problem that we identified was the delivery of a complex and technical subject. So Edward was talking about artificial intelligence, AI, and over half the audience were potential consumers, and they could easily get lost in the complexity of the subject and feel stupid. This all accumulated into a lack of engagement in the Q&A. So Edward had told me that at his last talk, after he'd finished speaking, the MC jumped up on stage and asked the audience if there were any questions. And to his disappointment, there was silence.
Silence. Wow. Heaps going on there.
Lots.
What did you do?
Funnily enough, I introduced a basketball. I know it sounds weird, hear me out. So I saw a video of Edward playing basketball and noticed that he had a range of expressions when he was playing. So I added the basketball to our delivery sessions. Edward would bounce the ball as we practiced, which helped him to relax and focus on the ball, which stopped him from frowning. We ended up reducing the indicators of potential enemy through his interaction with the ball. Then we simplified the subject. So we added a couple of short personal stories that helped simplify the content, and we used the phrase, in other words, to force him to share a simple example. And then finally, we made it safe to engage. So at the end of his talk, I asked Edward to give the audience 30 seconds to discuss any questions they might have with the people around them. This gave the audience time to process the material and decide if they had any questions. They then knew what they wanted to ask and how they wanted to ask it, removing the potential threat of public embarrassment. All of this built liking, trust, and respect from the audience.
So I've got a question for you now.
Sure.
What was the outcome?
Good question. It's almost like it's in a script.
Oh, I don't need 30 seconds.
So the delivery was engaging and entertaining, and people loved it. Edward became likable and approachable. And the Q&A was fantastic. Everyone was so comfortable and prepared to ask questions that the MC had to invite everyone to continue talking with Edward in the break as they ran out of time to answer all of the great questions. The larger impact though is that through Edward, Jade is recognised as an organisation that is approachable and considerate of its customers.
Awesome, well done. And that's the power of preparation with a speaker coach. Speaker coaching really is for anyone who is serious about speaking, and if that's you, get in touch with Michael.
Thanks, buddy.
Anytime.
And as always, if you want to create great videos that engage and sell, get in touch with Kaushik.
Thanks, Michael. Catch you next week.
See ya.